Hello and welcome to Everyday Enlightenment. I want to give the empaths out there, you know who you are, some sleep tips in case you aren't sleeping well. Because bad sleep, as you probably know, affects everything in your life. And sleep to me is so precious. And it's been a little difficult the past couple months. It's been different. I've noticed it most after the fall equinox, which at this point, it's been about 2 months. And what I've noticed that has changed the most is one, the level of rest that my physical body feels and needs, and two, the quality of my dream time. So I wanted to address both of those things as far as what I would call sleep hygiene, if that's something that you've noticed too, because if so, you're probably an empath, especially if you're here on this channel. And you know, empaths can use all the help we can get, right? We learn the skills, but hopefully you're always open to trying some other things on to see if they work for you. So first, I just want to talk about the physical body. Every body needs a different level of rest every night. So if you're an empath like me, you likely need a decent amount of sleep, regular sleep. Personally, for me, I feel best when I can get about 8 to 9 hours of sleep, which does not happen every night. But I've noticed that's just kind of the set point of where I feel my best, where my physical body feels rested, where I feel like I have enough energy to do everything that I need. And some people, they need like 6 hours, and they feel absolutely fine. Usually those two people, partner up and then it's a conversation. But so first, I just want to say, know where your best sleep window is and really try to give yourself that right now, because the physical body is doing a lot to sort of recalibrate to the higher energies. So to help your physical body rest even better or deeper, or just make it more quality sleep, make your bedroom more conducive to good sleep. So dark curtains, having the temperature be a little cooler, getting a sound machine if you're really sensitive to noise like me, earplugs. I personally use both a sound machine and earplugs, and I still can hear everything that I need to hear, but it just softens the harshness of it so my body doesn't freak out when a cat knocks down something in the middle of the night. So also don't drink a ton of water before bed so you're not getting up and having to use the bathroom all night. And also try not to eat a very large meal right before you go to sleep, because your stomach is going to be busy breaking down the food, and your stomach is actually right next to your heart. So your working stomach, as it works to break down the food, doesn't allow your heart rate to slow down, which is what it typically does when you're sleeping. And another thing, if you get the busy brain, as soon as your head hits the pillow, you remember everything that you didn't do that day or remember everything that you need to do tomorrow. Either way, if it goes on for longer than 10 minutes, get out of bed. Go read a magazine, go read a book. Just don't turn on the TV or get on your phone, because the blue light from your electronic devices is stimulatory to the brain. It's excitatory to the brain. So stay out of bed until you get sleepy again, and then go back in. You can also practice breathing techniques, you can practice mantras, or you can listen to a sleep meditation. Those are some of the options. Also, I want to say that magnesium is great for sleep. Magnesium is used in so many of our bodily processes. So magnesium before bed is great. Just don't get magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is absolute shit, which it's the type of magnesium found in most cheap off-the-shelf retail supplements that you can find in the cheaper stores. Your body can't really absorb it, so don't waste your money. If you don't know where to find a better magnesium, message me. I can give you some guidance. So those are my recommendations for the physical body and better sleep. But I also want to talk about the energetic sort of astral travel part of your sleep too. Just touch on that really briefly. So if you're not aware, this is pretty basic, but if you're not aware, you are a soul inhabiting a physical body. During your body's cellular, detoxification at night, your soul many times doesn't stick around for that. It goes up and out, up your chakra pillar, and just does some things to attend to other things. The other things are not the subject of this video, however. But while your soul self is having adventures during your sleep time, you want to make sure that the energy around your physical body that's, here on the earth plane is still protected and in a high vibrational environment. Because if it's not, oftentimes while you're sleeping or trying to sleep, it might feel like you're having more nightmares or getting like psychically attacked in your dream time. If you're in a house with a lot of people, it could be that you're just picking up on other people's, janky vibes or whatever unintentionally. And you could be waking up a lot. So overall, just experiencing more what I would call disturbed sleep. So if that is happening, I suggest, trying this on, maybe putting some crystals around your bed, under your bed, on your nightstand. Some of my favorite go-tos are selenite, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, and shungite. For that, those are all great. And lepidolite, which is a purple stone, if you've got like the busy brain thing going on, because it helps to kind of like decrease the anxiety in the brain. So also very important is to practice sucking in your aura once you're in bed. So we all have an auric field of energy around us. It's an electromagnetic field, part of our electromagnetic field that's generated from our body. And with your intention, with your imagination, and with your command, you kind of like suck in your auric field so it's closer to your physical body. And so it's not bigger, so it's not out here interacting with the energy, because that's what our auric field does. It kind of acts as an interface for the energy that is around us. So by bringing it closer to your physical body, kind of like, a down comforter, there's less information coming into your field. So you're kind of like closing it down for the night. Okay, so try that on. And lastly, when you wake up in the morning, before you open your eyes, before you're fully conscious, I would say, and thinking about the day, your soul has already come back into your body. It's already fully there. And so you're ready to be your human again, because your soul's, like I said, it's doing other things during your overnight rest. I think it's important to make sure all of the pieces of you are intact before you start your day. So it's kind of like making sure like your whole, all the parts of your soul are back inside of your physical body before you get out of bed and start doing the things. So something that I say to myself that I want to share with you before, right as I start to wake up and find myself conscious, is I call all parts of myself back to myself through time, space, and planes of existences. And I say that 3 times. I call all parts of myself back to myself through time, space, and planes of existences. I call all parts of myself back to myself through time, space, and planes of existences. It might sound kind of crazy, but try it. It's amazing. And when I do that, I actually feel more of my body every time I repeat it. It sort of like solidifies me being like, here, okay, ready for my day. It's like there's a little bit more of my light that has returned, because, you're already awake, you're already fully in your body. But sometimes, with the astral travel that we do during our dream time, there's like tiny little fractals of yourself that may be in other places. So just call them all back to you, so you are all of you, because that's what we want, right? So I hope that makes sense. Try it on, see how it feels. If you don't like it, totally fine, but just giving you other tools to help make your sleep a little bit more restful, especially if you're an empath. So try it on, leave me a message, let me know how it feels. And if you're interested in learning more about your soul, learning how big your energy is, about practices to help you connect to your higher self, and more, I invite you to check out the Sovereign Heart School. It is the last day to sign up, because we are starting anew tomorrow. And in this course, and it's all a digital course, so you can do it at your own pace, I cover all the basics to give you a good foundation for your energetic and spiritual rediscovery, to remember who you truly are. Because so many people are waking up right now, and it's a beautiful thing to be more of yourself consciously. So I'd love to have you join me if it speaks to you. Check out the link below and have a beautiful week.